Welcome back, fellow tacticians, and unfortunately we had a little bit of a recording mishap as the entire last video I tried doing ended up not having any audio because somebody is a dum-dum and forgot to unmute their mic. So, with that being said, I wanted to take a look and head into this Indomitus mirror campaign, and it's a doozy. We are barely scraping by on getting these 3 medals here, and take a quick look. These are the Necrons that I'm working with. We have Macrotep sitting here at Silver 1. One more gear upgrade will get him to Silver 2, and we might have to pull the trigger on that pretty soon. Immo Spec is sitting at... I'm sorry, he's Silver 2? Okay, he's Silver 1. Immo Spec is Silver 2. We have Aleph Null at Diamond 1, and he's practically been carrying... Or she? Doesn't say. Has been absolutely carrying us through this campaign chapter so far. I was hoping to maybe do chapters 3 to 4, but I'm hitting kind of a little bit of that rough point already. And then Thutmose and Anufet are both sitting very low at Bronze 3 respectfully, and only at 17 points into this Resurrection Orb. Might have to drop a little bit more into it. But first, I did want to talk about this. We were able to clear out SH Chapter 4 on the medium account using these Eldari. So we had Calandus at Iron 2, we had Athana at Bronze 1, and we have Eldrion at Silver 2, and we were able to complete the chapter and get 3 medals across the board. I also did a Rec 10 pull in the previous attempt at a video, but it was super disappointing, so you didn't miss anything. But with that being said, man, I thought I muted Discord, but apparently not. So let's hop into here and keep pressing through. So this chapter, all 3 of these have given Codex of Wars so far, which is really nice. We're going to be prioritizing into Bellator. One of the things that I did talk about in my attempt at a video is I'm not too upset about having to prioritize some of my Necrons here again, just due to the nature of, legendary release events. Both Jane Czar and Anshi as well, I think both require the Necrons. Fortunately, there are no eliminators in here, but these heavy intercessors have been a little bit annoying. We're going to keep everybody back, try to use the summon in right here, and ideally get it positioned so they take up these 2 spots, and apparently not. That was too much of a ledge, but we'll get Macrotep to hopefully duplicate that one. Beautiful. That is absolutely what we wanted. And then we'll turtle back here and try to keep these 4 units alive and let Aleph Null do all the work. I don't care about getting Lightning Victory. It is not what the goal here is today. And then we're going to, like I said, kind of play turtle completely. We'll drop summons here. They'll take a few hits, and that'll be money enough, I believe, and let Aleph Null just do work up here. Ooh, okay. So we're definitely going to want to bring Aleph Null back. Try to get some hits onto this one and kill this intercessor if we can. Nope. My Anufet hits like a wet noodle. Okay, so all of my meat shields are gone, with the exception of this Scarab pack right here. That was actually a really good hit. Money. And then this might be a little dangerous, but we're going to go for it. I think we should... Yeah, there we go. Everything's fine. We're good. But you can see how, like, the low damage profile coming out, mixed with the squishiness of these Necrons, are making things a little bit rough, for sure. We do get some badges in here, and we might have to start dropping them on, say, Anufet summons to really make that a bit more viable. Having another node to farm Warp Locust is nice. Another Codex of War, some salvage. That's going to be pretty decent coming in. I think the next weapon we wanted to upgrade was Roswitha's combat knife. And then we talked about also getting, like I said, Bellator up to Diamond 1, and he should be our next Diamond 1 character. Let's put Macrotep right here. If I line it up right, I should be able to get the double summon proc, and things will be a-okay. Boom. Double summon, and all of them duplicated, so that's some good RNG right there. Oh, no. I didn't look at where he ran, so I might be in trouble here. These snipers might just wreck. Yep. Boom. There we go. We lost our first medal. And that was just because I didn't look at where he was running before I hit the trigger. So get the summons out here, but I think that's going to be all she wrote. And we're going to have to redo this one. Patience, Jace. Patience. All right, let's try this again. Same strategy to move forward. Hopefully we get the double dupe. We did not. We didn't get a single duplicate there, so that feels really bad. And yeah, sometimes like you can straight up just make or break a campaign battle because of RNG. I can show y'all something here later that really highlights that to the absolute extent possible. And it's chapter 5 of the Indomitus campaign that we're still held up on our ult account. And the reason is because right now, the current state of things, if Anufet gets a double summon off or more, depending on your gear level, it's doom. You're absolutely doomed. So depending on, yeah, that's going to be a lot of damage there. Fortunately, didn't kill, so that feels good. Let's get damage out here. Move. See, what I want to do is I want Aleph Null to kill this guy. But I also want to get the heal from Makotep so we don't run into potentially losing him. So we'll do that. And hopefully being put in that trough won't kill him. I think we're good there. And yeah, it's just being very careful, and it's kind of the nature of the beast when you have one person carrying your team. So we'll keep pressing on until we can't 3-metal. Like, we are physically unable to 3-metal with this lineup, but I feel like that time is coming close. Another place to farm Runes of Fate. This is awesome. Unfortunately, my Eldari are almost exactly where I want them to be. Eldril Diamond 1, and we also have Ra Diamond 1 as well. I don't think we're going to be taking Athana to Diamond 1 anytime soon. Let's check the ranges here on this. Yeah, we're going to just put him up for the bait, and then back everybody else the hell up, heal up, and just absorb all the hits on Aleph Null. And ideally, that doesn't happen. But okay. So, let's see if we can get enough damage out here to kill Fuck. Not what I wanted to do either. But we got the double scarabs. They're probably both going to die. Yep. Those interceptors times 6 hit just shred through them. And then we'll move him into position to get all of his summons out. So 2 medals it is, and I think I will spare you all my misery and end it after we complete this one, and maybe give a little bit more love to my Necrons before I really give this another shot again. You know, they did get some buffs, but it's still not going to be easy for sure, as you are seeing. You can only carry so far with one character. And honestly, it might not be terrible in this specific battle to literally just get rid of some of the other baggage here. And what I mean by that is literally just say, I don't need the 2 of you. I know this is taking away some of my meat shields, but in this event specifically, we're going to be able to just put them in the pockets here where they can't get hit by those snipers, and then have Aleph move forward. Let's see how this pans out. And then we'll have Makotep duplicate this scarab. Hopefully, the sniper wants to hit the scarabs instead, if they live. They don't, but I mean that was enough to to make things work out for us. I think that was the answer to 3 meddling this one for this specific battle. We do got to be careful. Unfortunately, I don't really have a great way to get him out of here. We're going to have to move a Makotep out, do the melee hit, and then move Aleph Null in there for the heal. Now Makotep is getting smacked and dies. So, there we go. Yeah, it might be gearing time, boys. Might be gearing time. And that's fine. Like I said, there's plenty of reasons that we'll want to get our Necrons into a decent spot. Also, one thing to take note of, if Aleph Null does not move, then he will still use his passive, so you can literally just mindlessly smack away and you'll still get the heals coming out. You don't have to move per se for that to work out. But I think next gearing will definitely be on Makotep, just because he is required. But also on that note, you're going to need Makotep for physical characteristics, because he does have physical damage on his melee. So physical requirements for LOREs, definitely going to want him. Let's go ahead and drop these books onto Bellator, and happy times. We're going to be upgrading that passive soon, and we'll just keep dropping these books in. We do want to take him to Diamond 1. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first few battles of Indomitus Mirror Elite, Chapter 3. And we have some new goals to work on this account, so I'll catch y'all later. Peace.